So I want to make this video to be clear. Some people that are disturbed by the fact that I say that's fine, don't be Orthodox. I'm not trying to. I don't want to convert you. Only unless you want to be. I never want to argue somebody into being Orthodox. Never, ever, ever. I don't want to prove somebody wrong and then they start going to their. No. I don't want to guilt trip them into it. I don't want them to go. If you're not Orthodox, don't. I mean, yeah, you can go to an Orthodox church, but there's no compulsion. You're not under that. No. You're. How can I put it? David Witham said, the Catholic Church, like the Orthodox Church, can say we have the whole truth and nothing but the truth. He said, the Catholics can say we have the whole truth, but they can't say we have nothing but the truth. And the Protestants can say we have nothing but the truth. Now, what the Protestants are reacting against are the overextensions of the Roman Catholic Church. If we talk about praying to saints, there's no patron saints in Orthodoxy. All right. Yeah, well, patrons. Yeah, you're the one you take your baptismal name of. Yeah, you're gonna walk after that person. You know let that person be a role model of the Christian life. You know. But Christ is always first. When I mean patrons, I mean we don't have a saint for this, a saint for that, a saint for this, a saint. Oh yeah, if you lose your dog, pray to this. And I don't want to over caricature the Roman Catholic Church, but yeah, that's almost like you're starting to get similar to, oh, in war you pray to Ares for a wheat yield you pray to Ceres, Demeter, Ceres, to Ceres, I guess Syria, that's where we get it from. For, I don't know, for a good time, you go to Dionysus. I don't know what his Roman name was, like Bacchus or something like that. And then the merit box of the saints, where you can borrow good works from the saints because they've already worked their way out. It's what? It's only the saving grace of Christ. So when we talk about saints, or we talk about, we call her Theotokos. She only has relation to Christ. Whereas the Protestants see the Catholic view as Mary almost apart. I mean, and then all these things like the Immaculate Conception, the Ascension. So the Protestants, I mean, we're told to run the race, and everybody has to run the race. So if they believe in the Trinity and the hypostatic union, I mean, the anathemas were against Nestorians and Docetists, and I mean, yeah, Calvinism is a dangerous heresy, but most of the people who are, I don't even know if we can categorize them as Protestants, just people who are just trying to live a good life, and you kind of don't know what church to go to, but they're not practicing as Eastern Orthodox people, but they certainly believe in the Trinity and the hypostatic union, and they walk their own path, kind of. Okay, we can call them heterodox, but they're still kind of part of the church. It's a kind of mystical thing. Orthodoxy is not systematic. If you love Christ, who says they can judge you? It's the same thing you would say to a demon: "Get the hell out of here! You have no business here." No, you call on Christ, and they gotta go. That's it. That's why I kind of laugh at these these really exaggerated exorcisms that the Pentecostals do, where there's like a screaming. No, I mean, the Orthodox Church is very mundane. When they perform an exorcism, they just sprinkle water and whatever, and I don't even think that it's called an exorcism, but it's pretty much that. So with the I don't know if it's to call them Protestants, because Protestants is protesting the church, and we really don't think that they are they're protesting the Latin West, not the ancient East. So if somebody's running the race to win, should I bicker at them? And I mean, that's proselytizing. We're not allowed to do that. Or should I encourage them and pray to Christ? You know, I don't feel right about praying to the saint. No, okay, that's fine. Don't. I mean, what am I going to do? Argue, bicker them, or try to convince them that the Orthodox Church is the sole authority, and then what? They get caught by a bishop, and they're into toll houses, and now they're going to St. Anthony's monasteries and all this kind of stuff, and it's they're blindly obedient to the bishop, even if the bishop goes into apostasy. There's a time when some of the leaders of the church, even a significant portion of them, go into apostasy, and they must be opposed vigorously. So it's not just us listening to the bishops. Listen to your bishop, but if he says one heresy, I mean, the reason why I walked out of the Anglican church is because the priest got up there and said, T.D. Jakes is a powerhouse of the Holy Spirit, and I knew T.D. Jakes was a modalist. I actually got up and symbolically wiped the dust from my feet, said, I have nothing to do with this. No, I walked out, wouldn't go back again. I feel the exact same way towards the Orthodox Church. I don't care if people call Seraphim Rose a saint. No toll houses, never. I mean, there was a time when the majority of the bishops were Arians. The majority of the bishops were either Monophysite or Nestorian. The majority of the bishops were iconoclasts. Who cares? Oh, but the bishops? No. Go tell them to go to hell. I mean, if you were Orthodox and when the Pope started freaking out, with the I am the bishop of the world. No, no. Now you're not. Now you're not. Now you have no apostolic succession. It's not just laying on of hands. You have to hold the faith unviolated. And I just want to say, there are Protestants out there that are better than me. I know one. I know more than one, but for what they've been given, they hold it better. Whereas, and I'm not saying, oh, well, I just know better, and they just don't know, right? Yeah, they just know. They know God better than I do. I take the Eucharist. That scares the shit out of me. Okay, you go to the Orthodox Church. So it's somebody actually. I remember somebody saying, going to church doesn't make you a Christian. Going to McDonald's doesn't. Just like going to McDonald's doesn't make you a cheeseburger. I mean, I know Orthodox people that they're in every ritual and rite and way, they're Orthodox, and they that's their club, that's their social club. They're Greek, so why wouldn't they go to a Greek church? And they, Christ isn't the only way, though. I mean, our ancestors had Apollo, and that was fine. They were good people. Wait a minute, no. Or the Greek gods, well, they all prefigured Christ, so anybody who worshipped them was really worshiping Christ because it was the multiplicity. Or you don't really have to follow Christ. It gets scary. It's like, wow, why are you here now? So if you were born to a Muslim family, you'd be Muslim and think, no, that's the only reason I'm this is because this is what I am. I mean, I can't say, stop going. I just say, listen more, and hey, check out that Nicene Creed that you're saying. When you say, I believe in this, and this, if there's something in there that you don't believe, Don't take the Eucharist. That's why I think it's dangerous to try to push Protestants into the church. I really do. I really don't want to debate somebody in the church. I don't want to fear that. I mean, that's what Ray Comfort does. That's what the Calvinists do. Fire, breathe, and where's the fire? We have Christ. Where's the fire? Look at how most people in the gospel. It's not the way the master tell people at church sinning and they're going to hell. Most people are running to Christ. Heal me, save me, please. You know, like this is the good teaching. You know what? I mean, they were happily running to Christ. They weren't in dread. Oh, please forgive. They were crying. Please heal us. It was a healing. It wasn't. Oh, I'm a wicked, evil person. I mean, you hear these Protestant stories that they always have to have these conversion stories, like they couldn't have been raised in a Christian household. There's an age of accountability, like Christ wouldn't love a child, no, there were people there going like, you can heal my sick child, come, or just saw the love that Christ had. I mean, I think that's overwhelming. Instead of, the only time Christ actually did that is when there was a rich man saying how he was righteous and he followed all the law. He says, okay, you want to be one of my apostles? Sell everything you have to the poor. Because Christ said, yeah, you're fine. Oh, good deal. Good. Okay. But then when but I want to be first, I want to be your apostle. Go sell everything to the poor. And then when he did he said, oh, wait, no, I can't do that. Well, then, now you're screwed. Which is kind of how I feel about myself. I'm not making that. I'm gonna stand in front of Christ and say, I screwed up my whole life, and I am in dread. And I am relying solely on your mercy, and that's it. And I think the more you look at the Orthodox Church, the more you realize, wow, I'm not gonna. Theosis seems kind of far away, and it's almost like getting dragged into the kingdom. And I mean, even it was trying to argue against orthodoxy, but learning about it at the same time, that kind of pulled me in. I couldn't not do it, I'm kicking and screaming every and I shouldn't be saying this. This isn't a very orthodox thing to say. But I am not a model. If I come on here and say I'm an atheist, let that not affect a damn thing. If I come on here and say, that's it, there's no God, this and that, does that make anything that I said more true or less true? I mean, words should stand on their own, right? An argument should stand on the basis of the argument, not one that's making it. It's just like when people get angry when some rapist or murderer converts to Christianity and starts walking out their life, and they're kind of, well, why did they get the chance to do it? Well, sorry, but that kind of proves the thing. Yeah, it doesn't make what they did right, and all right, that's it. But I just want to say it's Protestants, or just the Christians out there. You believe in the hypostatic union, that Christ is fully God, fully man. You believe in the Trinity. Trust in Christ for mercy. I hope I can do that most days. Crap. Please pray for me, because really, I'm not a role model. Archbishop Lazar, go and check him out, not me. I tell people, go to Archbishop Lazar or go to church. I don't know. I'll talk to you about stuff, but I will not argue anybody or guilt them into becoming Orthodox. I'll defend the faith, but that's it. That's all I'm willing to do. That's all I can do. I can't do anything else. Proselytizing, no. Yeah, you're going to walk after that person, let that person be a role model of the Christian life, But Christ has always first. When I mean patrons, I mean we don't have a saint for this, a saint for that, a saint for this, a saint, oh yeah, if you lose your dog, pray to this, and I don't want to over caricature the Roman Catholic Church, but yeah, that's almost like you're starting to get similar to so I want to make this video to be clear. Some people that are disturbed by the fact that I say that's fine, don't be Orthodox. I'm not trying to, I don't want to convert you. Only unless you want to be, I never want to argue somebody into being Orthodox. Never, ever, ever. I don't want to prove somebody wrong and then they start going to their, no. I don't want to guilt trip them into it. I don't want them to go. If you're not Orthodox, don't, I mean, yeah, you can go to an Orthodox church, but there's no compulsion. You're not under that, no. What the Protestants are reacting against are the overextensions of the Roman Catholic Church. If we talk about praying to saints, there's no patron saints in Orthodoxy, all right? Yeah, well, patrons, yeah, you're the one you take your baptismal name of. How can I put it? David Witham said, the Catholic Church, like the Orthodox Church, can say we have the whole truth and nothing but the truth. He said, the Catholics can say we have the whole truth, but they can't say we have nothing but the truth. And the Protestants can say we have nothing but the truth.